everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Paige and this is my booktube channel, Sparix is Reading, and today we're going to be doing a tag, but it's not book related. Like, it's literally in the title. It's called the Anything But Book Tag, because I believe someone created this with the purpose of trying to get to know other booktubers outside of their book related hobbies and things they like to do. I thought it would be fun. It's only like 6-7 questions. It'll be really fun, quick and easy to do. You could tag a couple people, see what they're doing. I've seen a couple of videos of this going around, and I've been like, finding out information about my fellow booktubers and find that a way, because I have some ideas of like gifts and things to do for them later on. And I'm just like, I feel like a little detective over here, and yet, I mean, technically I'm not investigating because they're telling it to me. Anyways. So first thing first, I want to talk about this sweater. So Ava from Ava's Romance Books recently did a bonfire campaign called Chronically Courageous Campaign, basically for anyone with chronic illnesses or disabilities, just to have like something to support them, uplift them, represent them, things like that. I don't have a chronic illness or disability, as I've mentioned in previous videos, because there's been a lot of discussion about this recently, but I just want to support Ava and all her things and all of my fellow friends and peers and random strangers in the world who might have a chronic illness or disability. So I did order a sweater. It came in today. I will be honest, it is big. I ordered a large just because I have crew necks and they're all mediums and they're all snug on me, and I would like a little wiggle room. So I got a large. Sis, this feels like extra large. It's like a dress. And there we go. So here's the crew neck sweater. Very cozy. There's nothing on the back. It's just a gray. I ordered gray. And it says Chronically Courageous in this circular purple and yellow floral designs. As far as I know of, the campaign is over, but I do believe you can still order them. So I would suggest using the link that I leave down below or DMing Ava on Instagram. Because she did say that you could still order even though like the time frame is over. I just think it might ship out a little later than everyone else's, but look, I'm no expert on any of that. I don't know. Alright, so let's get into this tag. Like I said, it's only like 6 or 7 questions, and you're supposed to respond with anything that is not book related. I mean, technically some of these could relate to books, but like try not to keep it book related. So the first question is, what is something that you own way too many of besides books? Well, we got a couple answers for that. So the first one is annotation tabs. I went into this giant like sticky note tabs like about a year ago, maybe less than that, and I just been collecting these. I have more in my room and around my house in my bags. I always have to have one, but I made like 3 or 4 orders, which I really didn't really need, and then I ordered more because I realized that I was finishing one pack, and then I ordered more, but that second pack, I didn't even notice it. It's slightly different colors, and so since I could tell there's different colors, it was bothering me, so I ended up ordering another pack. So now I have like 2-3 different color tones of the exact same thing, but I ordered a bunch of these. That's one thing. And the last thing that I feel like I have a lot of is just like arts, craft stuff, a lot of artsy stuff. I'm in my family, we are very art creative people. Like, we have musicians, we have singers, we have artists, we have digital creators, we have writers, we have people who do construction. Like, we're all very like hands-on, arts and crafty. I do a little bit of everything. Like, I've done a little bit of photography, I'm doing YouTube, I've done art, I've done writing, I've done painting, done a little sculpting. Like, I've done a little bit of everything, right? And I just always got to be doing it. So my current thing right now is bullet journaling and planning, because art like itself hasn't really been holding my attention, but I do like to doodle sometimes. So like in my bullet journal, I'll do like little doodles. Today I started my April bullet journal, which is like origami, paper crane type stuff. So I do have a lot of arts and crafts stuff, mainly for this, but also for my planner that I use for school, life, and work. I do tend to do little doodles and stuff in there, and also like to kind of color code and color coordinate and do that. Also just like to draw, sketch. I'll do Sudoku and I'll like doodle in the page. Sometimes I'll do some DIYs for my room. I just have a lot of stuff. And because I went through such a huge art phase in middle school and high school, I have this giant Walmart bin in my closet. Sketchbooks, coloring books, construction paper, old old projects and posters and paintings. I have tons of different markers. This one is the most recent set that I got from Christmas. I had asked my parents for a dual tip marker set because I was really getting into bullet journaling and I really wanted some kind of marker set. And they got this on sale. I think it would be like $20, and I was like, say less. It comes with 120 colors. I have I think dual tip plain black markers that I have in there. I have highlighters, I have coloring pencils, I have multiple types of pencils, I have scissors, rulers, sticky notes, multiple shapes and colors of sticky notes. I have different types of whiteout, like I have the pen whiteout, the roll whiteout, and then the liquid whiteout. I have hole puncher, stapler, glue, double-sided tape glue, or double-sided tape and then glue stick. Like, I have every kind of arts and crafts supplies. Probably, well, not every, but like a lot. So question number 2 is, what is something that you do for fun that is not reading a book? Well, I kind of already answered that with the first question, and that is bullet journaling. I do a lot of bullet journaling. I started this 2-3 years ago. School does take up a lot of my time because I am insane, and my school becomes my personality the moment it starts. Like, so I've been watching a lot of TV. I've been doing a lot of cartoons recently, and slowly getting into the scary movie genre. Scary movies is not really my thing. I think I prefer reading it than watching it. I think it's just because watching it is a little too real for me. And like, as soon as someone breaks a bone, my limb is completely numb and tingly. All of a sudden, I feel their pain. I can't do it. Absolutely not. I've been doing some rewatches of Young Justice, Teen Titans, Scooby-Doo, Cartoon Network, because HBO Max has DC, Cartoon Network. There's some Studio Ghibli on there. Man, I could be on that for hours. Oh my gosh. On Disney Plus, we've been watching Proud Family, the new version, some of the Disney animated movies and Pixar movies. But yeah, pretty much just watching TV. Alright, so question number 3 is, what's something special or important on your nightstand that is not a book? My nightstand is very clean. Like, I like to keep my room very clean. I feel like the moment it gets messy, I feel like I'm messy and like I can't get anything sorted out. So my room is very clean. My nightstand. My nightstand has a lamp, a plant, and some decor. The only thing on there that I would say is semi-important is this this little art guy. We got this about 3 years ago, Christmas. So my friend and I, shout out to Jasmine, she's been watching this. I don't even think she watches my videos anymore. We are both very artistic people. Like I said, my family does stuff. So she does more like digital stuff. So like photography, videography, directing. I'm more writing, reading type stuff. And we both dabbled in art, hands-on. And so there's one year I got the man, and I think she also got a man, and then I have a hand. I forgot to grab it. It's over there. It's doing a peace sign. It's above my laptop. I remember this would have been helpful in high school for us, in middle school, because we like to draw, right? And we can never, like, I feel like we both struggled with like a certain part with drawing people, whether it was the hands or the face or the posing. It was always something. And I'm like, where was this when we needed this? Like, this would have been amazing. Obviously, the hands, that's not going to help me at all. Which is funny, because that's exactly how I used to do hands, because I could not figure out how to do hands. I used to do this. But, I don't know. I just think this is fun. Kind of like reminds me of my old days when I was really, really into art and I did stuff and things like that. Question number 4. What do you buy at a bookstore other than books? I haven't been in a bookstore in a while, and typically when I do, I go for books. But I think the last 2 times that I've went, I bought a bookmark because it looked really cool. And I also bought, I think it was like a little sticky note tab for like meal planning. It was not little, it was big. It was like a little meal planning thing. I thought it'd be cool for my family because some nights, like, we just get so busy we forget to figure out what we're eating for the week. So I thought it'd be cool to kind of like jot down some ideas. We kind of figure out what for dinner for there. Think about a tote bag from the bookstore because they ran out of actual bags. And I'm like, if you think I'm about to walk around with this 6-7 stack of books, you crazy. Let me get a bag. I think that was about it. A bookmark, a sticky note, meal plan tab and a tote bag. Oh wait, actually no. Sometimes I do buy Funko Pops because they occasionally will have some really good ones, but not all the time. And I think oh wait, no, we didn't buy the puzzle. We did see some puzzles, but we ended up deciding not to get it because we were like, we can wait. So that's about it. Question number 5. It's what's a fun, not book related gift that you have received? Most of my gifts are book related because that's what I asked for. People ask what do you want as a gift, and I'm like books, food, clothes, cash, school supplies. So this was a little hard question. I want to say again, these markers, ever since I got them for Christmas, I've been using them for like everything. I use them in my planner for school to color code things. I use them for my notes to kind of have a contrast for certain important things. I use them for my bullet journal. I use them when I'm taking notes. Did I say that? I think I said that. I use them a lot, and my sister started using them too, so we might end up getting her a set. I would say also my tripod. I would show you it, but I'm currently using it. So for my tripod, I got this for YouTube because I was making videos, but it has come in handy for other things too. So, for example, taking pictures, and I can't use my hands. Sometimes when I need to play a video, when I need to get the phone away from me because I don't want to be tempted to use it, I'll put the phone on the tripod and put it away, like further away from me. FaceTime. Sometimes we've been doing a lot of FaceTime, and sometimes we just can't find somewhere to put the phone. And I'll be like, oh, get the tripod. And we'll just set the tripod, and it'd be like, ta-da. So my dad currently lives in a different state, in a different time zone, and so sometimes when we FaceTime him, the timing of it is a little weird because like he might be cooking lunch or we're out doing stuff, so sometimes it's nice to kind of have the tripod there, so like if we're busy with our hands, like for example, I think last week we were all in the kitchen cooking dinner and he had FaceTimed us. He had FaceTimed us, and because we were all busy, we put the tripod like in one of the counters, like on top of the counter, and then he could see all of us because we were like right there, and it was kind of nice because in the past, one of us was always trying to hold the phone, but then you gotta like try to get everyone, and then you gotta use your hand at the same time. It was a mess, but the tripod has been honestly really helpful. My mom recently bought one with a ring light from a store called Gabe's here, so she wants to like be able to send videos to her friends or whatever. And also, FaceTime, because she has a lot of FaceTime with her family members as well, so she's been loving that. I think she's using it right now, actually. I think she was on a Zoom call. She put her phone on the thing. It was so funny because like I went in there and then she's on Zoom and she's using a ring light, and I'm like, I have never seen anyone use a ring light for Zoom, but hey, if it works, it works, right? Question number 6. What is a YouTube channel that you watch that is not about books? A ton. Now, will I remember all their usernames? Probably not. So there is. Let me just get my computer because that'll be easier. Okay, so I have my laptop pulled up. I'm on YouTube. So can't be book related. Can't be book related. I was about to say 3 people. They're all book related. Amber O'Keefe. As Made by Amanda. She does a lot of like culinary and baking videos. Ashley Ray Ridge, who's like a lifestyle YouTuber. Bailey Sarian. Oh, the queen of crime. Corey Kenshin. Corey Kenshin is absolutely hilarious. My brother started watching him, and because he'll put it on like when he eats or whatever, we started watching him. Now my whole family loves him. We have friends who got on him. Like, he is hilarious. Absolutely love his video. He doesn't play a lot of scary games, so if you're someone who doesn't really like jump scares, maybe not do this. I've definitely jumped and cried a little bit a couple times because they get you sometimes. They really do. Saray Jones. I was about to say Jackson's on. She has 3 channels. One is Hey It's Saray Jones, and then Saray and Jalen, which is her and her boyfriend. Saray is one of those YouTubers that I used to watch in like elementary and middle school, when like way back then, when a lot of YouTubers were popular, like her and Alicia and Laura DIY. And then I kind of fell off from her for a while because like I guess I kind of grew out of it, I guess you could say. And then she popped up my recommended one day, and I'm like, "Girl, you still here? Let's see what you up to." I've been obsessed with her ever since. I think I just kind of grew out of her and came back as she grown up, and now like girl, I I be cackling to her videos. Like, I just feel like I'm her best friend, which is weird because like, I don't know who she is. Never seen her before in my life other than YouTube, but I feel like I just connect with her in a weird way. I don't know. I enjoy it. Now she's with this guy named Jalen. If this ain't her husband, I'm gonna be so upset. Like, of all her boyfriends, this one, in my perspective, that's the one. Books. Marissa Nicole. I haven't been watching her as much recently because what I started watching her for was college-related content, and now that she's graduated college, she's moving away from that and doing more pets, life, and her job. Ooh, so Nixel is a Sims YouTuber. I watch them because I like Sims. Plant-Based Bride. She does do book-related videos, but the majority of them are bullet journaling videos, and that's what I subscribe to her for. Yeah, so I think that is all of the YouTubers that are non-bookish that I watch. Like I said, the vast majority are book-related. I do occasionally watch people that I'm not subscribed to, but again, it's probably within bullet journaling, books, or Sims. And for question number 7 is tag 5 booktubers that you would like to get to know or would really hope to do this tag. I can't remember who has done this. I'm just going to tag some random people and hopefully they haven't done it. And if you have, just go ahead and skip this. And if you haven't and I didn't tag you and you want to do this anyway, do it. So the first person I have is Ava Romance Books, Jess from Books Past Bedtime, Allie from Hardback Quarter, Vanessa from Fairy Mog, Haley from Haley Hughes, Mare from Mare Reads, Kristen from Kristen Corner, and Peyton from Peyton Reads. So if any of you are looking to do this tag, do it. And yeah, so thank you guys. So I'm sorry, I got distracted. My computer is still open and I just got emails, like 3 different emails just popped up. Ugh, I swear college just has you by the neck. Ugh. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for hanging out and, you know, subscribing and whatnot. If you haven't made it this far, drop a anything but books emoji. Literally drop any emoji but books down below, and I know that you made it this far. Have a good day, good night, good evening, whatever time it is where you are. I cannot speak today. Oh my gosh. Have a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, or whatever the time it is where you are. And I'll see you in the next one, which is hopefully next week. Like, I have some videos planned. Will I do them? To be determined. But, yeah. Bye.